Hi guys, welcome back to SG, and today we have an unboxing video, and this is Villagers. So the one you are seeing here is actually Shifting Seasons, which is the expansion that was recently fulfilled by Kickstarter. And yeah, but today we are going to unbox Villagers, and this is the base game. So I got this from Kickstarter. Yeah, so I got it as a bundle. So we have the expansion, the promo pack, and also the coin chest here. And yeah, but then I'm actually missing one of the expansion sort of Kickstarter promo, which is not this one. So yeah, that one is missing, so that will be sent from the publisher to Kickstarter and then to me. So yeah, so basically this is a let me see. So it's not very clear here, but it says it's a 1 to 5 player game and plays for ages 10 and up and for about 30 to 60 minutes. So this is a game by Sinister Fish Games and designed by Hakon Hoelgaarder. So yeah, and this is not, I think this is not a very new game. So yeah, we can see it's a card drafting and tableau building game for 1 to 5 players. So I find it interesting mainly because of the box size and also the art here, and the gameplay itself does resemble a bit of Seven Wonders in the sense that some cards that you are getting is a prerequisite for another card. And yeah, basically it's, there's a lot of drafting in this game too, but yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of drafting games. So yeah, but we do have quite a huge number of cards, and this is they'll all be stored here. So according to the website, you can actually store the expansion all in this box, as well as the coin chest itself. So you can see the coin chest actually does somehow fit. Yeah, but if you have to save your cards, then you might have to store the coin chest elsewhere, but then the expansion can still go inside. Yeah, so let's open this. So this is a very special box, so I should open it carefully. Okay, so this is probably one of the hardest one to cut open. So once again, this is Villager, the base game, and let's see what's inside. So yeah, no art whatsoever inside, but we do see like a dual layer kind of thing here so that it doesn't cover all the way down. So let's set this aside. Okay, so here we are actually, so you can see here is a very nice art over here, although there's no art at the back of the lid. And yeah, it's a very vibrant game, very vibrant colors. So now I'm noticing that we do actually have the Kickstarter expansion pack here. So yeah, so actually it's not that the publisher didn't send, but it's already inside. So that's good. So yeah, don't have to wait for another round of shipping. But yeah, I'll unbox this in together with this video since it's together. Yep, so it's a very nice small box here. So next up, we can see here we have some bags, 2 zip-up bags, and we have a few and a bunch of dividers. So these are our cardboard dividers. So you can see here, yeah, the cardboard quality is so-so in the sense that you can see some of the kind of chips inside, but it's yeah, not too bendy, so it's fine. And yeah, so these are your player aid and your turn sequence reminders, and these are the dividers for the different type of cards. So we have player setup, zones for more than 4 or more players, basic villagers, the counters, and the road setup. Yep, so these are the dividers. So you don't really see the rulebook because it's here. Okay, so I'll use the overhead camera, so because it's really long. So let's take a look at the rulebook. We have the game contents and the game setup. Yep, so a lot of turning. So the different card anatomy, the drafting phase, updating the road. So it's a 2-player variant to the rule. The build phase, production chains, the padlock. So there are different symbols on the card also do mean the different thing, which I'm not too sure what they are. So we have some special villages that we can include. So the end of build phase, the first market phase, second market phase, then the end of the game. So we have some solo rules here as well. So quite a lengthy rule book actually, but you can always check out Rodney Smith for his tutorial. So let's put this here, and here we have which are the these are the coins, cut out punchboard for the coins. So which I actually have the wooden version of it. So they're actually the same. Yeah, so like 5 pieces. So let's punch one out just to see the quality. So yeah, it's a little bit squishy at the sides, especially in the middle not so much, but yeah, there is some squish to it, and it's pretty centered as well, which is good. Yeah, and a bit of a tag here and a tag here. This is not so bad, but this is a bit more obvious. Yep. So these are the cardboard. So we have denomination of 1, 2, 5, 10, 50, 20, and 100. So I believe this will be the in the same amount or number for the coin chest. So let's put it here, and then we have nothing else here, and these are actually removable as well, so that's good. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of space here as well, and I don't think we are supposed to remove this in storing, but yeah, so it looks like it should fit here. So you can see the spacing here, it does fit nicely here. Oops. And there is a bit of write up as well that I didn't notice. So this is this is telling you like what kind of cards should go here. So we have villagers as the most amount. Yeah. So let's put this here. So I think I will do a very short like kind of a reboxing to show like how it's supposed to be organized. Yeah, and the cards are quite heavy as well, so you can hear from the sound of it. Yeah, it's quite heavy. So let's open maybe the one with the first player. So let's look for the pool tab. Should be somewhere here. Okay. Can't seem to find any. Oh, saw it. The tabs are always not like cut deep enough so that I can peel it off. So you can see the tab is actually here. Maybe let's use this. Okay, finally. Alright. Okay, so here you have the cards, and the cards do have this nice linen finish, and it's mostly white in terms of background, and the all here do have some sort of darker border. Oh, actually it's just I think the villager cards has this kind of darker border. Yep. So as for the card quality, do feel quite nice, and this is the thickness of it. Yep. So not too bad. So it feels it's quite thin, but then it feels solid as a whole. Like they do feel good quality. So yeah, that's good. And here we have the first player, and this is the kind of player 8 of swords. Yep. So that's for 2 players, and this is for 3 to 5 players. And we have our first and second market. So yeah, these do denote like the end of the both of it. And then we have a bit of a hint here, or reminder to do your scoring. So I think we are scoring for like different color of the coins. So we have some, these are I believe starter cards. Yeah, so these are all the founders. And yeah, so this double-sided. So the artwork is also slightly different, which is very nice. So these are the founders. Let's put it here, and we have some more player 8. So these are gold, silver. So you can see that you earn your gold coins in both phases, and silver only in the second market phase. This is unlocker, keyring, and these are the padlocks explained. So yeah, we have 5 of them, and behind they're all the same. Okay. So you have another blue card. So these are the greens. So this also says the greens here. Yeah. So the 2 icon here do mean that you can actually stack 2 cards on top of this card here. So yeah, you can stack it like this. So you can see that you actually, this Potterer actually needs to be stacked on top of a founder. Yeah. So you can do it something like that. And I guess this kind of like, this unlocks the carpenter or something. Yeah, so later we'll see when we see we'll take a look when we look at the carpenter. So I just group them according to color. So this is our thatcher. So yeah, you can see that you need the hair. So I suppose this means something as well. You have the blacksmith, and yeah, this is the keyring thing. So you can see it tells you how many padlocks in the game this village unlocks, accumulating coins. Say it unlocks 10. Whoops. So you have the harvester. So yeah, interesting. Solitary. You have the carpenter here. So it unlocks 8. But over here, yeah, interesting. Maybe this has to be unlocked by the carpenter. Yeah. So yeah, if you didn't unlock it, I think you can't like place it. You can't actually play it into your village. So the cooper, we have another poulterer, brewer. So actually the icons here are actually quite simple and very minimalistic. So you have 2 graper, a vintner, wine trader, or red builder. So you have 2 icons here. I think the icons are also like for some sort of scoring. And I believe a carpenter unlocks this. Not sure if they can unlock like two cards. So we have 15 coins. That's a lot because it's further down the chain. So you need a milkmaid, which milkmaid needs a grazier, which needs a hayer. So if you were to get this card, then you have to be looking out for the hayer if you want to like build this. Then that's the grazier, horse trainer, and here we have the milkmaid, the Orm Mueller, the peddler. So you have about 2 of every card. It's a blacksmith, glass blower. Again, very nice art. Locksmith, mason. It's the seeker, spelunker. So you have the priest, the agent, beekeeper, chandler. So you do have a different color lock here as well. Yeah, I'm sure they mean something. So as you can see, it's about 2 of every card. So yeah, Harvester, the one we had it was already in the deck. Yep. And we have some special cards here. The apprentice. So can replace any non-top villager in any village with the apprentice, then place the replaced villager in your village. Oh, so it's like switching hands. And we have 2 monks. Monks can be used as any one villager in the production chain. But the monk can't be the top villager of a production chain. Okay. And the smuggler earns half the printed gold value of a villager in your village, rounding up. So you do need a shipwright. So that's our special one. And let's take a look at this one. Okay, this is a lot smoother. Okay. So we have some more special cards. So we have the smuggler, then next is the tinner. So unlock any padlocks on any villager, played together with the tinner for free. So there's an X here. So next we have the carpenter, which we have one here, the cartwright. Yep. There's the cooper, the long rafter. Yep. So again, they are quite simple. So this just earns you 3 coins during the market phase. And there's the wood carver, 1 silver coin. So we have the yellow one. So these are our leather. So it's nice that they're all quite thematic as well. So like the jobs here are all related to this. So there's a saddler, the tanner, and we have a shepherd. So this is the wool. Yep. Oh, this is 24. So yeah, further down the chain, then they actually earn you more money. The hayers. Oh, so you have quite a bit of hayers. So these are all the basic ones. Yeah, so it requires nothing to play them. So you have quite a lot of them actually, almost 10 I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we have 10 of the hayers. We have quite a bit of lumberjack as well. Yep, also 10. And the miner. Yep, 10 as well. So these three, yeah, we have the most of it. So these are the counters cards. So I have a 4 coin here and a no coin here. You have a jester, discard a face up counters event, then discard the jester. So I think these are like some sort of event. So here we have all the event cards. So here are the summer events. You see here the Sinister Banquet. So I think we do kind of flip over the cards as the game progresses. Customs, yeah. So these are for the solo play if I'm not wrong. And here we have the winter cards. So maybe the winter ones are the more bad cards. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, so I just really like the art here. So it does look very nice. It's a very minimalistic kind of art. So yeah, these are the event cards, and that's it for the main sort of content. So let's take a look at this one, which is like Kickstarter Expansion Pack. So let's open it. Let's take a look at the box. So we have these few cards here. We have 12 diamond cards, Scoundrels, Saints, and Profiteers, and 4 wooden tokens. It's interesting. I'm not too sure how they will actually go in the box. So yeah. So like you can see that the main box we have the characters that's of the basic villages, and this we have the special ones here. So that's nice. So let's open this, and we do have some more. So there's nothing else inside. So you do have some additional what's this? Dividers. So we have Scoundrels, all the new stuff, and development. So which goes hand in hand with this. So this is our only wooden component here. So yeah, it's quite big actually. So yeah, it's not small. So here you can see, not too sure what this is, sort of like an inn. So yeah, it's very big and chunky. And we have the windmill. So it's quite light, but it's not does feel quite solid. And here we have kind of a market kind of thing. So they're all screen printed. You can see from the reflection, yeah. And we have a rooster. Yeah, don't think this is the first player marker, right? Yeah, it's not, I think. But they do only have three types. Yeah. So we'll see. So these are the tokens, and let's take a look at the small rulebook. So yeah, each of it is sort of its own expansion. And I believe the development cards, you can use it. Oh yeah, it's also part of expansion. So these three is actually the like each of these actually represents a type of development cards. So I think this is just the first player marker. Yep. So yeah, that's the rulebook, and let's go on to the cards here. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we have the different backs for the different, these are the development cards. So you have the special, so yeah, they're kind of mixed. so they are not really of a certain of the same type. But this one, so you can see from here, yeah. So this is the Barbarian. So they do kind of change up the gameplay a little bit, in the sense that I suppose this you do every time it's during the draft phase, so it's not like a one-time thing. So we can determine the different types over here, which is also denoted in the rulebook. So yeah, the moon is a scoundrel, and the heart shape is the saint. So we do have 9 of it, so that's the profiteer. So it's all the different colored cards, so these are all the special ones. Yeah. So yeah, you do most likely mix in with the base game stuff. And these are the development cards. So this was like additional $5 for the most special villagers in hand, the most solitary buildings, bank. Yeah, so that was supposed to be a bank. So there's a windmill, sawmill, gold mine. Yeah, so we have 4 for each of the different token type. So yeah, this is the bank. Yeah, so that's it for the unboxing. So I'm going to move on to the sleeve test. Right, so before I show you guys the sleeve test, I do want to show you the different backs. And I just realized the basic cards are double-sided actually. So maybe I'll take something in the middle, and yeah, so I don't want to show you guys the back of it. So this is the hay. Yeah, so it's very nice. Again, very nice and minimalistic. And this is for the ore type, so wood type, greens, the solitary, the grids, the special cards, leather, and wool. So they're all very nice. And let's get on to the sleeve test. So oops, not this. Right, the sleeves here are actually using 59 by 92 millimeters. So actually online, some websites do actually put that it should be using 57.5 by 89, but it's a bit too big for it. Oh my god. So yeah, for the sleeve size, actually most websites put that is getting this is using this 57.5 by 89 millimeters, but it's actually a bit too big for it. So you can see it's hanging quite a lot over here, and as well as the sides. You can see you can still wiggle the card inside. So I actually found a better fit in my collection of sleeves. It says 59 by 92, but it's actually not. So you can see this is like a perfect fit. Not much left over on top, and the sides are quite snug as well. But actually, if you can see over here, so the dimensions here are all bigger than this, but it's actually way smaller. So yeah, you can see over here. So if I square it at the bottom, you can see that the top here, the one behind is bigger, and the side here is also bigger. So yeah, based on this, I think it's about 1 or 2 mm smaller. Probably 1 or 2 mm at the top, and 1 mm at the right side. I mean at the sides. So I would say this is probably about 57 by 91. Yeah, but I think this is already wrong in the first place, but the label on this is correct, so you can roughly take a guess here. Yeah, so yeah, it should be about 56 mm by about 88 millimeters. So yeah, I think so I will still link the details for this sleeve down below, and if I can find the other one that matches better, then I'll link it down below as well. So yeah, that's it for this unboxing. So if you like what you see here, do give it a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing if you haven't. And if you like more of this video, do stay tuned for the next expansion. That's for Villagers. So once again, this is Villagers, the base game, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.